All right. You guys good to pick back up?
Yes, sir.
Sweet. All right. So, hold on. Let me just double check. We're recording. We're on the right scene. Production's annoying.
You gotta get a production guy. That's
Seriously.
the goal.
That way I could just focus on DMing. The gold DMing that I do, you know? Like, you can't have myself,
It's
like...
an art,
Wait,
you know?
first of
Don't
all-
be
Dated.
distracting from the magic, you know?
First of all, your DMing is really good.
These are facts.
I'm not fishing for compliments, but I appreciate it. Thank you.
But, whoa!
I'll take them! Look at this catch, guys! Woo! All right. So, am I recording? Okay, it's been a while. Following the events that
You're recording.
Huh?
You're recording all that?
Yeah, we got all
okay.
that. Yeah.
Awkward.
Uh-huh. It's okay. No, I'll cut it. It's okay. Save it for blackmail. Following the events that transpired at the place...
The perfect part about this
Don't
is
scrap
you
it.
jerking
Don't scrap
yourself
it.
off for like your perfect DMing immediately before this. I'm sorry, it's perfect. It's perfection, and we're good.
Yeah. I've just come to accept this is who I am. Following the events that transpired at the Festival of the Blazing Sun, Lazlo emerged over the Vallaki walls, gravely wounded, a spear through his chest, a guard's head in his hand, and in werewolf form. As he slowly reverted back to his human form, the fallen Sirens removed the spear that pierced Lazlo's torso and sealed his wound, stabilizing their friend who still remained unconscious. Recognizing the dire situation, Aina suggested the Abbey and Kresk in order to restore Lazlo to health. As they headed westward on the Old Zvalich Road to their rendezvous point at the Lunar River Crossing, their travels proved incredibly difficult. On top of carrying Lazlo on a makeshift stretcher, they encountered inclement weather, a pack of hungry direwolves, and a lone acolyte of Strahd who controlled vicious tree creatures. Bitten and bruised, they finally ran into Rictavio and his horse Drusilla, who took the weary party in his carriage, just before making their way for Kresk. So, let's see, you all are now at the Raven River Crossroads, around, I'll drop the link, around this area. You guys see that?
Yes, sir.
What is there some sort of update to the marching order? As it stands right now, Azula is outside of the carriage, keeping an eye on the road from the rear, and Arielle, Lilith, Aina, and Lazlo are inside the wagon.
Did we get a rest while we were in the wagon or no?
You guys did.
It was a short rest, and then I was gonna double rest us by
Okay.
singing a song of rest.
That should have taken place, if I understand correctly. Yeah, if you hadn't pressed the rest button and recovered your hit die with Arielle's Song of Rest, that should please do that now.
I forgot if
Only
we
the
did.
people in the car? Or me who?
Only the people in the car, correct?
Okay.
Did we?
That's cool.
Check your
Alright,
check
to
your
swap
check your
marching
char-
order.
yeah, check your character sheet. You should have marked however many hit die you wanted to recover for, if you did. Or if your HP is relatively low, then we can assume you didn't.
My HP is relatively high, but I don't think I did, but I'm not sure, so I'll just leave it.
I did,
anything I
but
say
I just had
wait.
a trash roll. And if you want to
Okay. All right. Was there any switch to the marching order?
I can head out.
Can I sit in the truck?
Yeah, you can have my spot, and then I'll go hang out. Is it still raining outside?
It is.
I shape water into a water carriage. Not that I'm actually sitting in it, but I make it look like I'm sitting in a carriage too, and I walk out.
Okay. Sweet. So, where are you positioning yourself relative to the moving carriage? It's keeping a walking pace. Drusilla can't really navigate the uneven, muddy roads at a greater pace. So where would you like to position yourself relative to the carriage?
Am I agile enough to go tree to tree? No way, right?
What do you mean tree to tree?
Like can I like jump from tree to tree? Yeah. Like
for the entire distance, definitely not.
okay, I will just stand in the back and keep glancing back to double check. And then also maybe like talk to the people in the carriage since like the entrance I'm guessing is in the back.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Sweet. So yeah, Azula climbs on in, drenched from the like walking outside for the past several hours. This is your first reprieve from the rain since it had started. Inside, Lilith, Lazlo, and Aina have been able to dry up a little bit. It's still cold, but at least it's not raining. You hear the sound of rain hit the top of the carriage wagon, the soft top that covers the carriage, and the sound of Drusilla's hooves hitting the wet ground serves as like a rhythmic backdrop, accompanying the just like the regular patter of rain. Is there anything you guys discuss during the travel, or?
Did Lazlo wake up yet?
Lazlo is still unconscious.
And I ask, I'll say it to Aina. You did really good in that fight back there. Looks like your lessons came in handy.
I have Lilith to thank for the training back in Vallaki. Thanks, Lilith.
Oh yeah, no problem. I mean, I can train all I want, but it takes someone, it's you that executed it, so more power to you.
I hope to serve a greater force in our future encounters.
If it's anything like that last fight, you should have no problem doing that.
Thank you. In front of the carriage, you hear Rictavio kind of like talking, singing songs to himself, or holding a conversation with Drusilla, who just listens to him as they march forward. Was there anything else you guys wanted to say?
Since I'm in the carriage, do I have time to short rest?
Yeah, provided that the travel doesn't get the travel, or your rest rather, doesn't get interrupted in the next hour, you can definitely short rest. So we'll say you'll start resting now, and if when the time passes, then you can
closing my eyes.
You can recover. Sweet. So yeah, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Do I have to sing Song of Rest now or after?
Did you want to? Were you going to do that for Azula as she rested?
Yeah, let me double check that.
You don't have
Is
to.
there a limit to how many? Or you're okay?
Wait, did you do that for us?
Remember I sang Dream, Dream, Dream from Shark
Oh
Boy
my
Mama
god,
Girl?
yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna create potion and short rest.
Sweet. Yeah, a couple hours pass by. Azula, you manage your sleep relatively easily. It's you just lay back along the back wall of the carriage and stare out, and you see just the rain come down on this really dreary like late evening, or not, like early evening, late afternoon, as it begins to grow a little bit darker. You see Arielle keeping pace behind, humming to herself, like as she would. playing with the water that's outside, forming shapes, possibly creating stories or recounting something that had transpired. And you, the rest is nice. Arielle, I want you to roll for me perception.
I don't know if you saw that, but that was a nat 1 plus 3. So do with that what you will.
Okay.
Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
A bit of time passes. You're probably on your 4th hour in, and Arielle, you take a glance behind you, and there are 2 figures standing, not standing, but walking behind you, keeping pace with the carriage. 2 hulking figures, both carrying great axes, just eyeing both you and the carriage down kind of eagerly.
I shout. Well, actually, first in the carriage, I'm like, "Hey guys, there's some people behind us," and then I turn around and I'm like, "Hey, what are you doing over there?"
Rictavio kind of like peeks through the kind of like the opening of the carriage that spans the length, and he says, "Do you need me to stop?"
I don't know if we should stop because then they'll catch up. So no, you can keep going. I don't know. What do you guys think? There's 2 menacing figures behind us, following us.
Let me see if I have something to try to make a magnifying glass. How good are my eyes? Can I vibe check them? That's a genuine question. Do they look menacing, or do they just look big?
The aura.
Yeah.
Roll. Okay, well, you roll perception with me, for me, with disadvantage, as you're sitting inside this dark carriage. You're looking out. It's really rainy.
They didn't say anything back to me when I said, "Hey, what are you doing there?"
They didn't.
Did they?
No.
Roll the 2.
Cool.
Yeah. Nothing you can really gather from inside the carriage. Arielle, you notice the next time you turn around, they're briskly jogging
Oh no.
towards
Okay,
the carriage.
I'm walking backwards, and keeping an eye. Well, okay. How far away are they?
They're probably around like 50 feet away.
Okay, I cast sleep.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll.
Or they have to roll. Right. Hold on.
No, you have to roll how much HP of sleep that you.
Oh. 5d8. Okay.
58.
Okay.
How many
1,
D8s? Up to 40.
6. Okay, so it's 6, 6, 5. Wait, 5d8. Those 2 more. 6, 6, 5, 4, 6, 6, 5, 4, 7. 6 plus 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 7. 28.
Let's see. You move your hands and you weave this sort of like hypnotic pattern. You see water droplets kind of like as they fall, start to fall and like take shape as you begin to spin your hands, and you cast sleep in their direction, and you think you begin to see one get drowsy, but like he hits his head a couple times and they both like shrug it off, and now they're making like a brisk jog And at this point, you hear them yell to one another. Hey, Godfrey! Yeah, Gaspar. Whoever collects the most scalps wins. I want everyone to roll. I want everyone to roll initiative.
Scalps.
21.
I got 10.
13.
10 for Lilith, 13 for Azula.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me change the map here. All right. You guys see it, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, Lazlo's passed out.
You know, why didn't I just sit up front with with Rudolph?
It's
don't
one
think-
seat in the front.
She said, "Let me sit on his lap."
Oh.
That's not what Arielle said. She's never been in a relationship. She doesn't know what that means. What? What's a lap? But okay. Wait, do you guys see? I don't see the. I don't see Godfrey. Do you guys see?
Oh, whoops. There we go.
Okay.
About to get beat up by some Vikings. Oh boy.
Collect
Already.
the scalps.
Mm.
All right. Let me just rearrange where everyone is, and we can begin.
Wait. Real quick. Do they have shoelaces?
Okay, roll perception for me.
Fuck. 6.
Not that you can gather from this distance. The rain and the hour this evening makes it really tough to tell. All right, Arielle, go first. Let's see. Are we moving at this point? Did we have? We can assume that there is a let's see, 15 feet. You guys are moving 15 feet, and Arielle's continually walking backwards at this point. I don't know. Does that complicate things?
I'm walking backwards, but I'm also looking back, so I
If a train's
not
heading
like
to
just straight.
Cincinnati.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want to avoid. Okay, for our purposes, everything takes place. All things are equal. No, yeah. If
Well,
velocity is
what frame we're looking from.
no. If velocity is constant for all parties involved, then everything breaks even. So yeah.
How are they as fast as the horse?
Not if velocity is constant.
The same way that yeah, you're keeping up. You know, they're the pace isn't that crazy. All right,
Okay.
Arielle, it's your turn.
Yeah, I use Vicious Mockery. Which one looks tired? Which one did I almost get earlier?
Let's say Gaspar.
Okay, cool. Gaspar, wait, can he hear me from this distance?
What's this range on Vicious Mockery?
60 feet.
Yeah. Oh, ooh, let's see. You gotta take into account like rain and outside. Okay, yeah, I'll give it to you.
Okay. I use Vicious Mockery, and then I say, you guys want. The only reason you guys want scalp so much is because you don't have a head of your own.
Okay. That's a wisdom. What? 13. All right. They fail. Go ahead.
Oh, roasted.
Who voted?
you were going for Gaspar, right?
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
it's
I-
a
I'll-
4.
I always forget that does like psych damage.
That's like the talking shit during Smash type
Uh.
damage. Sorry. Bring us back to the other world.
How much damage did I do?
4.
Okay. Gaspar turns to Godfrey and he goes, "You hear what that bitch said to me?" And he looks pissed.
That's
Azula.
some psych damage.
Azula.
Catch these hands, bro.
Azula, your turn.
Okay. I say. Did I hear that? Did I hear him say Did I hear him say the B word?
Nah.
Okay, then I'm just gonna shoot him with an arrow.
Okay.
But before I do that, I'm gonna imbue my crossbow for an extra D6 of damage.
Alright.
But I'm gonna take a D6 of damage. So let's do that. Good money, good money. Not yes. Okay, I took 1 damage, but I get to do an extra.
Nice.
And then I get 2 attacks still, right? I don't have to have 2 weapons for that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot 2 arrows, 1 at each.
All right. Go ahead and roll to hit for both. The bonus damage applies to one or both?
Both.
Okay.
Whoever I hit. So I got 16 for the first one and 12 for the second.
The first one hits. So who are you going for in that one? All right. Go ahead and roll damage for that. Yeah. So as you pull your bolt out, you draw your own blood with the tip of it, imbuing it with this this extra like energy, this will, this intent, and you fire. How much?
11 damage.
11. Nice. And that was not. Sorry, that was Gaspar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, so as Gaspar is like finishing his sentence, what he was saying to Godfrey about what Arielle is, he turns back and he receives this crossbow bolt right into his chest, and he goes, "Ah! All right, we're getting all them scalps." Let's see, is that going to conclude your turn?
I think it's okay.
All right, what is their moment? Okay. All right, they're going to move. They're both going to move. Let's see. They're going to make it this far. And at this point, Arielle sees like the anger, especially in Gaspar's eyes. Godfrey's kind of like amused. He's kind of like laughing at his buddy's misfortune. But yeah, they're both determined to come after you. Lilith, it's your turn.
Okay, and each block is 5 feet.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna go for Gaspar with 2 hits from my spear.
All right, roll the hit.
So that's a 25 and a 11.
First one hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. That's a 9.
Yeah, so you hop out of this moving cart and you come in for what kind of like weapon were you attacking?
It's a spear, and can I also take a bonus action to hit him with the back of the spear too?
Is it when you move in their space, or they move in your space for that opportunity attack?
It just for Polearm Master. It's when I hit him with it, I can also take a bonus action to whack him with the opposite end.
Go ahead.
All right. So that's 9 from stabbing. That's a 20, not natural.
That hits. Yeah, definitely. Go ahead and roll damage.
So 9 plus 6, so 15 damage with the spear.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I stab him, and then as I pull it out, whack him on
He's
the head with
dead.
the back end
Hell
of
yeah,
it.
dude.
That's what he gets for calling me a B word.
Yeah, and as you do so, you see blood coming from his like torso, one from the crossbow bolt wound, and then the other from you shoving a spear into his chest. And he is even more enraged. You can see like this look of anger in his eyes, despite how like obscuring the rain is. You can still see how angry he is. Is that going to conclude your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Arena hops out, and she's going to go for Godfrey. And she is going to attack as well. Let's see. And as she does so, her leg gets caught on the inside of the wagon. She falls off down onto the ground. Arielle, it's your turn. Azula, you're on deck.
Wait, so Gaspar is still alive?
Yes, they're both still alive. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I would like to okay, would Lilith be in range if I moved and then did thunderclap?
You can direct where you point it, so you can get like beside her and then direct it towards, like if you strategically angle where your thunderclap is,
Like right here. And then hit them too.
how does it extend from you again?
Can I I don't know. I don't want to cover her face, but it says it's a range. The range is okay. It can be heard up to 100 feet away. Each creature within range other than you must succeed on a Constitution throw. It doesn't say it's a 5 range area 5 feet. But
Okay.
It says 100 feet away.
The 100 feet. The 100 feet is like flavor that like at 100 feet it can still be heard, but at 5 feet that's when you cause. That's when you cause damage. So I think if you get like right around here, you can get both of them without hitting Lilith.
Okay, cool. And I do so.
That's a Constitution. Is that a saving throw?
Constitution 13.
All right. Yeah, and as you come in between them, you just like whoosh, and accompanying this rain, almost like this thunder-like sound emanates from the slap, the clap of your hands. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Can I add extra flavor? It's 3, but can I add extra flavor and say like when I thunderclap, I make the rain fall harder on just them, so it's like a real thundercloud.
Yeah,
rain.
Yeah.
It's like it's already raining. It's
Yeah, you
super
can
good.
with your shape water, like you bring your hand down, and as you do so for the thunderclap, the rain falls harder and heavier on these two for this instant. And you dealt 3 thunder damage.
Yeah. Is it the same for both, or should I roll twice?
It's the same for both. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they like grasp at their ears for that brief moment of pain. Azula, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go for another arrow. Double arrows.
Okay. Yeah, roll the hit.
Mhm.
Or who are you going for again?
I'm gonna go both for Gaspar.
Okay.
I rolled an 11. Ooh, an 11 and a 10.
Yeah, and in the midst of like as Arielle brings the thunderclap, they duck just as your crossbow bolts fire, missing both of them missing. Is that gonna be your turn?
That's my turn, yeah.
Gaspar, seeing the bane of his existence for the last 30 seconds, turns towards Arielle and makes a... Let's see. He's going to make a reckless attack because he's pissed. So at the start of his turn, the Berserker can gain advantage on all melee weapon attack rolls during that turn, but attack rolls against it have advantage until the start of the next turn. So you guys keep that in mind. You guys have advantage on attack rolls for Gaspar. Let's see. He does 17 hit, Arielle?
Let me check.
Oh, it would be actually 22.
Oh
So-
my god.
Yeah, it hits.
No.
I'm sorry. I realized it was 22 after the fact. He comes down with his great axe and it catches you on your your trap, dealing 13 slashing damage. Godfrey, taking Gaspar's lead, is going to attempt a regular swing with his great axe on you, and he misses, rolling a 9. Oh, rolling. Wait, does 14 hit your armor class?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, so he misses his swing. Yeah. How much did I say it did to you? Arielle?
I think it was 13. I already
Okay.
subtracted it, but I don't know.
Okay. Lilith, it's your move.
All right. Let's see. You'll never believe this, but I'm gonna try to hit Gaspar with my spear.
Okay.
I know. All right, let's see. So first to hit is a 17, and
That
second hit is a holy shit 26.
Yeah, they both hit.
Also, real quick, sorry. What does it mean if there's two numbers listed on the spear? There's like a big number and then a number underneath it.
So one is for one-handed, one is for two-handed. So the
Okay,
greater
cool.
the greater one is for two-handed.
Good to know. Okay, so I'll roll for damage.
Yep.
Ooh, big money! Sheesh. Okay, so that's a 11 and a 12.
Oh, okay. So
And
totaling 23, and then you're gonna do what? Your opportunity? Or your bonus?
Yeah. 16. Does that hit?
16 hits. Yeah.
Woo!
Did you
So
wait?
11
You
and
said
12.
money, dude.
wait. You said the
Big
first
money.
damage was 23.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm already subtracting it. Go ahead and calculate the.
and then 5 for the bonus.
Okay. Yeah, and you taking advantage of Gaspard being turned around and attacking Arielle, you come up from behind, you stab him once in the the rib cage, and then you pull that out, stab him one more time in like the upper thigh, and then as a cherry on top, you come back with the back of the spear on the back of his head.
You gotta whack him.
Let's see. Is that going to be your turn?
Oh yeah, that's all for me.
Aina pulls herself up off the ground and goes up to Godfrey and is going to attempt her attack this time. Yeah, this time she hits, dealing 4 slashing. She comes up just really quick, slashing on Godfrey, who has his attention on Arielle.
I hope that he lives because I have a really good idea for my next turn. That's
Okay. It's your turn. Arielle.
It is? It is
Yeah.
my turn? Oh, thank God. Okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna use my mage hand, and I'm gonna hand it my mage hand my rope, and you said everyone's moving, right? So my mage hand is gonna quickly tie a rope to a tree and hold the other end, and then like I want to trip only Godfrey. Wait, let me see if anyone's behind me. No one else is behind me, and I'll know it's there. And so as we're moving, Godfrey and Gaspar, who I guess who's still alive, will trip, and then they'll exit my area, right? and hence I will proceed with it. I mean, presume with a opportunity attack.
Okay. Yeah.
Does that work?
So you're gonna try to trip. You're gonna use your mage hand to tie a rope to a tree and like come towards you and trip Godfrey. And then
Well, both of them.
when he both of them, and when they leave your your immediate area, you want to take opportunity attack on them. Is that what you said?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. All right, yeah, and they'll both. Well, for their turn, we'll have to see if they suffer. Oh, like they have to roll dexterity
If
saving
they
throws
trip.
to see it. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah. So yeah, your mage hand like quickly grabs some rope, ties it to a tree, and then goes on ahead and ties it to something on the other end.
I can just hold it.
Right. And you can just hold it. Okay, gotcha. So that means if you want to trip both of them, you got to move in either direction, right?
What do you mean?
Because how are you going to hold it and trip both?
The mage hand can't go both ways.
No, the mage hand can go both ways, but I thought you said you were going to hold the other rope, the other end of the rope.
No. The mage hand was gonna hold the other end.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's what I think I mentioned that. But yeah, is that going to conclude your turn?
Yep.
Sweet. Azula.
Okay. I am here once again. I'm going to shoot an arrow. 2 arrows.
Okay.
Both at Gasper.
All right. I love how you're just taking cover in the carriage as this is all taking place. Go ahead and roll roll 2 attacks.
Yeah, I'm not getting near them. The heck.
That's a solid strategy, to be honest.
I'm protecting Lazlo.
Yeah.
True.
For
True.
sure.
2 16s.
They both hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Hey, do you need help protecting Lazlo? I got you.
Okay, the first one is 8. Oh my god, I hope I kill him. 8 plus 4, 12. And then the second one is. Oh no, the first one's 10 plus 4, 14.
Yeah.
And the second one is 7 plus 2, 9. So 14 and 9.
23 damage HP.
Yeah.
Describe how you kill Gaspar.
So does the first one kill him or the second one?
Second.
Actually, no, I'm gonna shoot them both at the same time. So we'll go like that. And we're gonna shoot both arrows. Choo choo. And I say, never disrespect us again, because I could tell that he called us B words, but I didn't hear it.
Okay. Yeah, he just looks like a guy.
You look like he would.
He looks like a guy
yeah.
who would refer to women as B words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
feel it.
let him fly.
All right. Yeah, and they sink into Gaspar, who's like in the process of like about to mouth another expletive towards Arielle, but then like they sink into the side of his head, immediately tripping over the rope that Arielle had set up. Arielle, are you gonna try to take some sort of attack on the already dead Gaspar, who's like tripping over your rope?
Yeah, I just mock him and I say,
No fucking way.
"Who's the B word now?" And that's it.
Okay. And he just like keels over and succumbs to his wounds.
Is his friend laughing?
No, not so much anymore. Yeah, he's not laughing anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, Godfrey has to roll a dexterity saving throw to make sure he doesn't get tripped. Let's see. He rolls, yeah, he fails. He trips and begins to fall away. You get a melee attack on him since you're going to take your opportunity attack.
A melee attack?
That's
Okay.
big brain moves.
Okay, cool. Is a melee attack so I can use my spear and with 2 hands I go whoopah, and then yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
Oh shoot! I rolled the wrong dice. Sorry, hold on. I rolled unarmed. Okay. Okay, well it's a nat one. Oops.
Go
I
back, go back,
tripped
go
over.
back, go back, go back.
I trip over the rope too.
No. You let's see. Focus more on Gaspar, who'd like fallen. You attack the already like the Godfrey, who's like on his way,
You don't
like
take
falling over
someone
your
who's
rope,
down.
and your spear misses him. Yeah, you're probably kicking yourself for not taking the training with Irina and Lilith. But yeah. Let's see. So Godfrey trips. He spends half of his movement to get up, and he's gonna go right up to. Let's see. He's gonna go right up to you, and he goes, "Your scalp is mine."
Who's me? Who's you?
Arielle.
No.
Oh, I
I'm
was
watching
afraid
him
of
in the
that.
carriage, like.
I'm you.
13. 13 to hit.
No.
Yeah, and he swings at you like furious, and you manage to dodge his attack. His swing almost narrowly missing some of your clothes as you had ducked really quickly. Lilith, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to use I'm going to use Hunter's Mark
Okay.
onto Godfrey.
Okay.
And so let me. I don't know if there's a saving roll or if it just is what it is. Until spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 to the target whenever I hit it with a weapon attack, and I have advantage on Wisdom or Survival check in order to find it.
Okay. I think it's just concentration on your part. So provided
Okay.
you don't get hit and then fail a subsequent concentration save, then yeah,
Okay,
extra 1d6.
cool. I think I get that whenever I make an attack, and I guess that's all I can do for my turn.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's an action to do that. Hunter's Mark.
Oh, it's a bonus action. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sick. Good catch, Lawrence. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna move up on Godfrey, and then I'm gonna take 2 attacks with the spear.
All right, go for it.
So that's a 18 and a 11.
First one hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right, and that's a 9.
Yeah, so you come up. Is that including your Hunter's Mark?
Ahaha! Another great catch, Lawrence. My bad. Okay. All right, so that's 9 plus 5.
Okay.
So 14.
14. All right. You come in, focusing your efforts on this hulking behemoth, focusing on like aspects of it, the way it carries itself, the tracks that it's been making, and making him your target. And you come right in and you drive your spear into him, and he takes it right in the lower rib cage, and he's like ah, he lets out this like guttural scream, and then he yells at you. He looks at you in the eyes, and he says, "I'm taking your scalp," and then he like pulls it out. Irina comes in. She's like, "Not if I have anything to say about that." 15. She hits. Yeah. Let's see. With her lungs. Oh shoot! And she comes in dealing like 8 slashing damage, like driving her longsword on both of his like forearms and driving backwards. Blood like spilling onto his blood spilling onto her. Yeah. Let's see. Arielle, it's your turn.
He's still alive?
He's up.
Dang.
Not for long. Haha.
I will go in with Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
And okay. and I say, you only had one friend, and now you have 0. And then I look over to the left, and then I look back at him.
Damn.
And yep. Sorry, that's.
All right.
I wasn't ready for that one.
Wisdom saving. That only seems to enrage him even more as your words don't cut into him in a way that only serves to bolster how pissed off he is. Is that going to conclude your turn?
Yeah. Can I also tell the mage hand to grab the rope back before we get too far?
Yeah.
Is that allowed?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Well, mage hand flies away. Azula in the carriage.
Oh, I like how you use the word bolster. That's a Carla comment. Azula's gonna
Okay.
shoot 2 arrows again.
All right. Let's see. Since like your line of sight is kind of like blocked here, I'm gonna have to give you disadvantage on both.
Okay. $12 and 7.
Yeah, and they both missed. Like, not really wanting to risk hitting Aina or Lilith or Arielle.
That's fair.
You play it cautious. You play it cautiously when you fire these bolts.
Very fair.
And they go wide.
All right, I'm also gonna yell, "Get out of the way, guys!"
Godfrey, incensed, is going to recklessly attack you, Lilith. And he goes, "I'm going for your scalp." And he rolls with advantage. And I'm assuming 14 is not enough.
No.
Yeah, his injuries are getting the better of him, and as he tries to swing his great axe, he goes, "Urgh!" You all manage to dodge, but his focus was on you. He doesn't get you. And he like mutters some sort of profanity under his breath as he does so. Lilith, it's your turn.
All right. Let's see. Give me a sec. I'm gonna step back a little bit. But that's still the range of the spear is 20, so I should be good there, right?
The range of the spear is 20 feet?
Yeah.
Shit, I didn't know that. Okay, yeah, go for it.
Wait, it says 20-60. What does that mean? Is that only if it's
that's
thrown?
throwing distance, yeah.
Okay. All right, let's see. I'll just move back a little bit and try to stab him with the spear.
Okay.
But this time, let's see. I'm gonna use Divine Smite too.
Okay.
So when I hit with a melee weapon, I can expend a spell slot to deal 2d8 extra damage. So
Okay.
that's a d6 and 2d8 extra damage on if I hit.
Fuck. Go ahead and roll damage. Or roll to hit.
So that's 25.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
so I'll roll for
Wait,
damage
are you making one attack or 2 attacks?
I'll do 2 attacks because the Divine Smite. Yeah, I guess that's not a bonus action or anything. So 25 and a 16.
Yeah, they both hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh my god.
All the
All right.
damage?
Sick. Okay, so that's 8 plus 10. That's for the base. So that's 18.
Okay.
And then 1d6 for the Hunter's Mark and 2d8.
Big money, big money, big money, big money, big money, big money.
So that's an additional 12 on top of the 8 and the 10.
Describe how you kill Godfrey.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
So, as I'm enraged by what he was saying to me, I pull back my spear and it starts to glow from my Divine Smite. And I just stab him a bunch in his stupid face.
Yeah, and he just collapses in this heaving mass of like muscle and pelt and leather, his axe falling beside him. I want everyone to split 900 experience. that battle.
Woo, woo, woo.
With
Hey,
arena or without?
We never count NPCs for experience,
Sweet. Okay, just wondering.
but that's considerate of you.
Can we loot them too?
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, I hop out the carriage and run towards the bottom.
We say, hold
Oh,
up,
no.
stop the
Yeah.
carriage real quick.
First of all, I killed one of them, so don't be getting sassy with me.
Facts.
Okay. Well, they have their 2 great axes. Between both of them, there are a couple pelts, some leather straps, and then on Godfrey, there was a pouch of 130 silver pieces.
Nice.
Can I have the pelts and leather, and you guys can have the great axes, and we can split the
Sounds
silver
good.
with arena, maybe?
Works for me.
How much silver? Was it 1300?
Yeah, so that's 65, and then you divide that again. Ah, fuck, math is hard. 65, so that's 32.5 for each of us. So I'll just do 32 silver pieces each. Neat.
I thought there were 1300. Shouldn't there be 325 per person?
1300? Oh, I thought you said 130 silver pieces.
130 silver pieces.
Oh, oh,
Not 1300.
I was saying
Ooh.
big money, bro.
okay. I'm down for 32.
Alright, sick. Already.
Silver pieces, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
At this point, it's around 11 in the evening, and
We skip 9 in the afternoon.
Rictavio turns to you all and he asks, "Is everyone all right?"
Man, Rictavio was just fucking.
Driving.
I was taking care of Drusilla and making sure they didn't catch up to Lazlo.
Thanks.
It's fair, Rictavio. I'm just teasing.
Is everyone okay?
We're all
Mhm.
alright. I guess I
You're
can't speak for everyone
great.
else. How you guys doing?
I'm now wearing a pelt on my shoulders. I've created a hood made out of the pelts. And I'm using one of the leather straps as a belt. So I'm doing great.
Okay. You're looking a lot more of the land of Barovia as each day passes.
And I've also learned while this was happening and as I was walking to make an umbrella of rain. So it's like a rain umbrella blocking out the rain so
Yeah,
it doesn't hit me.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
okay,
can
cool.
do that. You can control the rain as it like comes, and it just like comes to a halt and slowly like falls beside you, and then like.
Would a water ganassi not want to get wet?
I mean, I like it. And I also apparently water ganassi always look wet, but it's just more the thought.
It's just the flex. She's doing it
Just so
because
you
she
guys
can.
know.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. And Rictavio says, "I think I see. We're approaching the junction to Kresk. We're almost there."
Should we have gotten something for Rudolph to like give him part of our loot? Should I give him a pelt?
I mean, he doesn't know what all you gathered. It's up to you.
I say, would you like a pelt?
He goes, "That's okay. I have enough clothing.
Okay.
Thank you,
And
though."
I put it back on my shoulder.
The as you guys like regroup and finish taking from the your assailants, you guys hop back on the carriage and continue on the road. Not 20 minutes later, Arielle, you notice that the road branches north and climbs this rocky escarpment, ending at a gatehouse built into a 20-foot high wall of stone reinforced with buttresses every 50 feet or so. The wall encloses a settlement on the side of a snow-dusted mountain spur. Beyond the wall, you see the tops of snow-covered pines and thin, white wisps of smoke. The somber toll of a bell comes from a stone abbey that clings to the mountainside high above the settlement. The steady chime is inviting, a welcome change from the deathly silence and oppressive fog to which you have grown accustomed. It's hard to tell at this distance, but there seems to be a switchback road clinging to the cliffs that lead up from the walled settlement to the abbey. And as you're making this observation, you see Rictavio guide Drusilla right on the path, heading towards this walled fortress area. You guys follow this winding path for another 15 minutes, and you arrive at the gatehouse. The air grows colder as you approach the walled settlement. 2 square towers with peaked roofs flank a stone archway into which is set a pair of 12-foot tall iron-bound wooden doors. Carved into the arch above the doors is a name: Kresk. The walls that extend from the gatehouse are 20 feet high. Atop the parapet, you see 4 figures wearing fur hats and clutching spears. They watch you nervously. They go. 2 of the guards pull out arrows and they point at Rictavio and you, Arielle, and they go, "State your business."
And I say, our friend is sick. We need shelter and some medicine.
And then
And then Arena, and then I look at Arena. I'm like,
Aina like pops out of the carriage, and she looks up and she goes, "May we speak with the burgomaster?" You see 2 of the guards conferring with each other, and after a moment, they go, "Wait right there." One of them leaves the watch, and after several minutes, you see this man who looks pretty disturbed in the sense that he's annoyed. Compared to many of the other people you've seen in Barovia, you can tell this man is a man of nobility. And he goes, "What business do you have in Kresk?"
is he talking to Arena now, or?
Oh, he's
I guess
he's
all
just
of us.
talking to all of you.
Yeah, how do we tell them we're running away from?
What business does anyone have anywhere, you know?
We say our friend is sick, and we heard that there's an abbey here, that's safe from danger. I don't know where they align.
And Aina adds to that, and says, "Please, Burgomaster, our friend is gravely injured, and we seek sanctuary from the elements." Kind of like looks down at you, and he goes, "You all look like trouble, and we don't accept trouble in Kresk. What makes you think we should let you in, especially at this ungodly hour?"
I say, we're no trouble, really. Please, Burgomaster. And then I attempt to not the spell charm, but just regular charm him, and I say, "See, we're dancers. We could perform and
Yeah.
help bring joy to your city." And
Zula's
then,
making baby eyes.
Water. Has he seen my umbrella yet?
Yeah, he's looked down. Roll persuasion for me.
18.
It
That was a good
unfortunately
roll.
is my duty as Burgomaster to be hospitable to all travelers. However, we are in dire need. We can take in your friend if you do us a favor first.
What
Well,
what do you
how
need
can we
done?
help?
Yeah.
Our
May I interest you in a dance?
the only source of happiness to Kresk has been cut off to us, and we hope your ability to investigate into the matter. since you're already traveling, perhaps going out of your way might not be too much of an issue.
That shouldn't be an issue if you let us rest here first and drop off our wounded friend.
We're very tired. Please.
We just fought off some bandits on the way in.
Unfortunately, allowing all of you will prove a risk to us. We don't know your intentions just yet. We'll take in your wounded friend, but you must find shelter elsewhere.
And do you have a good recommendation, or can we sleep outside your wall and have your guards watch us as we sleep outside your wall?
Please.
I guess the guards are going to be watching anyways, right?
The arrangement will be as such. You drop your friend off the carriage. You drive away possibly 30 feet. No. 60 feet while we take in your wounded friend into our walls. And once we close the gates of the city, you may return to the doorway if you need to.
Wait, guys. Like, I whisper to them, like, guys, I just learned how to be invisible. Is now the time? No. Probably not. Probably not a good time. Okay. Yeah, but what is it that you need us to investigate?
Again, the source of our happiness. The wine supply.
What is the source? Oh.
The what? The what?
The wine supply.
The wine supply.
Do we have a bottle left that we were gonna give to the other burgomaster?
Alcoholism is a disease. Arielle.
It's our only escape from this existence. Please investigate the Wizard of the Wine's winery south of here, and we'll let you in if you come back with several barrels for us.
How many barrels? Let's be specific here.
Let's say 3.
Okay, cool.
I'd say a dangerous run to get wine, to supply wine for your whole city is worth more than just entrance to the city.
We're taking care of your friend in the meantime. We'll be getting him care. Is that not a fair trade?
How can we assure of the care that he's gonna get? I guess we just have to trust you.
Yes.
Fine.
All right, let's go get some wine then. Let's sleep outside the wall.
Yeah, I need me a long rest.
Me too.
Okay.
Also, have we established what werewolf rules are in this?
I mean,
he doesn't turn unless it's a full moon, right?
Can he? He can turn voluntarily.
Yeah, he said he can control it.
Does he ever turn involuntarily?
Well, you haven't been with him during a full moon yet, so.
All right, what phase of the moon are we in right now?
Yeah, does the moon look?
Well,
not to give DM ideas.
No, you're fine. But
just
like,
wondering,
the full moon had occurred 3 or 4 days ago in game, so it won't be another.
You're right.
It won't be another month.
Okay. All right, I guess that's fair.
I forget how quick time is in D&D.
So he goes, "Leave your wounded. We'll take him."
I give Lazlo a little soft punch on the arm.
Roll
I
a
use
D10.
I use some of that paper and I write a note and say like, we have to go investigate the wine before they let us into the city while they take care of you. We'll be back as soon as we can. And then I put it in his pocket and then I write another note and then I say, we'll bring you some wine too.
I'm sure Lazlo would appreciate that actually.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and take. Okay, the 3 of you take inspiration for that. And yeah, as agreeing to the burgomaster's terms, you guys leave Lazlo at the gate and bring the cart about 30-40 feet away, and you see 2 guards kind of like take him by the hands and the feet and kind of like just drag him in, and then the gate like closes. Oh no, it closes like this, not like it closes like that.
They don't take him in on a stretcher. They literally.
No, they just carry him by the hands and feet.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too confident in their ability to take care of our friend.
Me too.
Presumably you guys like return to the gate just outside the gates after they take him in.
Mhm.
All right. Are you guys gonna take your long rest then?
Yeah, we get into
Yes,
the
please.
carriage. Are we rotating our own guard?
Should we?
Uh,
It has to be
we-
8
we're-
hours, right?
if we can't trust them to watch, like if we can't trust them to watch over us, we can't trust them to watch over Lazlo, and we already made the decision to trust them, so we might as well just all rest.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Down. And Rictavio, I say, are you gonna go to sleep too? What about
Um,
Grizz?
You can see the times where he shifts his tone of voice, and you know that Rictavio is a lot lighter, but the person that's responding to you is a lot more serious, and he goes, "I can keep watch." And you know that
Okay.
at that moment, despite Rictavio looking at you, it's Rudolph speaking to you.
Nice, nice. And real quick, do you prefer to be called Rudolph or Rictavio?
For our purposes, when others are around, Rictavio is fine. But when we're
Okay.
sure it's just us, you can say Rudolph. Or Van Richten.
Okay. Okay. How about Rick?
Rictavio then.
Okay. Just making sure.
And then, okay, so you guys go ahead and take your long rest.
Sleep.
All right. I want everyone to roll me a wisdom check.
I got a
Not
15.
very wise. I got a 13.
Okay. 13,
Ooh, I got
14,
an 11.
11. Perfect. Arielle, the chaos of the day that had transpired is slowly washing away with the rain that still hits the top of the carriage. You had escaped Vallaki amidst this insurrection that had taken place. You had watched your friend get gravely wounded. You had been threatened by this mountain of a man threatening to take your scalp. And slowly the stresses of the day just wash. Images of your home come to mind. The towering cascading kingdom of Atlantis. And you see the images of family, your sisters, your father reigning. Life is the same as you had remembered it. Suddenly, people start murmuring with one another, and it's apparent that a secret has broken out. A truth is spilled about your lineage. You've been found out. Your father calls you home. Your father from home attempts to call you on your cell phone, only to receive Arielle, come home.
I'm shaking. I'm starting to sweat.
Time passes. It's been days, weeks since you've been heard of. Everyone's thought you've escaped in shame at this point. And the last image that you see is your cousin Ursula reigning.
No!
Azula.
Damn it. Wait. That was a dream?
That was a dream.
Okay.
Azula. It's a beautiful day. Rolling plains abound, green hills. scattered flowers and trees. The sound of bells chiming in this castle that's decorated for a special occasion. You and all your friends are there in attendance. Arielle, Lilith, Lazlo, Aina, Rictavio.
This better
Friends-
not be going where I think it's going.
Friends you made along the way. A wedding between
I
a prince
fucking
and his
knew it.
love. As the bride's veil is revealed, it shows your face. Standing across from you, the groom is none other than Strahd.
Fucking knew it. Fucking knew it.
You pull away, but he grabs your wrist, and you try to fight it. He utters something under his breath as you fight, inaudible to everyone else in the room except for you. And after he does so, you stop waiting.
Oh,
You take your place at the altar.
oh, god damn it.
You look into your future husband's face. You close your eyes. You willingly kiss.
This is really. Oh, I hate that. Damn it.
Lilith. A bloody battlefield. Millions lie dead before you. In the distance, a sunset casts a blood-red sky behind mountains. Immediately around you, you recognize creatures and figures in your past that you've vanquished. Numerous vampires spawn, thieves, criminals, direwolves. You recognize the face of the corpse of Elizabeth Durst, who you had slain several days ago. In the distance, a looming figure, obscured by quite literally the fog of war, emerges. Steps, causing tremors below your feet. The figure stands before you hundreds of feet high. Finally, an evil visage appears before you in the sky, one of rage and anger and revenge. He looks down at you, alone at the battlefield. I've been searching for you for a while now, he says. Do you respond to it?
Well, it looks as if you finally found me.
No lord of mists and shadows will keep a daughter of the Doombringer hostage. Take with you my boon. May it protect you in your travels. And it fades to black.
Wait, what? Daughter of what? Repeat that? Of Doom?
Daughter of the Doombringer.
Daughter.
And you all awaken the next morning, rested, maybe a little shaken by scenes and memories that are quickly fading. And you awaken on your next day of travel.
A little shaken.
Bro, I'm
How dare you?
shook it.
Mm-hmm.
We need to get back.
Lilith, you have 10 bonus HP.
For sure, we take those.
Must be that boon.
Let's take with that. Let's take like a 5-minute break. You guys good to pick back up?
Yes, sir.
Sweet.
Mhm.
So you awaken the next morning, your 5th day in the land of Barovia. And the rain had let up a little bit. Rictavio tells you that there's nothing to report. Sleeping outside the castle gates of Kresk, or not the castle gates, the town gates of Kresk, and you went the night without incident. What is going to be your marching order, or who's going to take?
I'll walk outside the carriage this time.
Okay.
Oh wait, I guess there's space for all of us if we wanted.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, that's right. So you all insist on riding inside?
I can walk along the outside just to sort of keep watch.
Yeah, Is it possible for me to sit outside with Rictavio?
Like the front seat is only one, but if you want to walk alongside him, you're more than welcome to. Or if you want to sit in the front of the carriage by the opening to like speak with him, that's also doable. But like if you're talking about sitting right next to him, then probably not.
Can I be in the carriage, but like peeking out the front and then like poking my head out? So like looking out, kind of.
All right. And you guys begin your travel south, returning after a couple hours, returning to the Raven River Crossroads where you were, and now.
Can you show us real quick where we are on the map?
Sure.
I remember asking if we should just go to the wine place, but I didn't ask them. I asked Rudolph.
Yeah, I remember also thinking it would be nice to get wine, but then I was like, no, Lazlo is probably important.
Probably.
You guys are back here now, and heading this way.
I see the grapes. That's a very grape way to go.
I was doing that the whole time, but I forgot I was on mute.
All right. Let's see. After maybe 3 hours of travel in, sorry, I'm just gonna wait till it works.
I had to open the door.
No worries.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Just several hours of travel in. Arielle, you look out the front and you see this tall figure coming in your direction. Yeah. After a moment, it appears to be someone on horseback coming your way.
I go, hey, what's up?
Given enough time, you see that.
We'll have to show you the W. We'll have to show the.
After enough time, you see that both the horse and this figure has this deathly pale color to them. And
There's a White Walker.
Emerging through the mist comes this skeletal warhorse and rider, both clad in ruined chainmail. The skeletal rider holds up a rusted lantern that sheds no light, and they're kind of just like galloping in your direction.
Gotta return
like,
them from
guys?
dead to dead.
Do you see this? Have you guys seen that Nick Cage movie, Ghost
Do I
Rider?
see it? Do I see it?
Yeah, as everyone looks out, they see this skeletal figure on horseback heading in your direction at like a light trot.
So they're not rushing towards us. They're
Yeah. Can I vibe check him? Like, is it look menacing?
Roll insight for me.
Eight.
No, it doesn't appear like as haunting as it looks. It doesn't appear menacing. And
I tell my...
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You go ahead. Yeah.
I was gonna say, I tell my mage hand to draw this to add to my autobiography later.
Okay.
And also for memory.
Yeah, your mage hand whips out one of your parchment and starts drawing this this figure. And yeah, you see as it approaches, you see it a lot better. You see tattered clothing, tattered armor, like holes in the midst of the armor. Still holding the thing, its gaze still straight forward, seeming to just ignore you as it approaches and just rides past you.
Okay. Well, I documented that. Let's.
Is that
just
like a
keep
bad
going, I guess.
omen?
I mean, it doesn't seem like a good one.
His vibe seemed good.
Did you guys see that
Right.
too? Or
Yeah, I looked to Rictavio to get his sort of impression.
Mm. I think.
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. What does Rictavio say? I'll say my piece wasn't that important.
Rictavio has like kind of like a concerned look on his face, and he was being cautious as well. His arm at his side, reaching for his cane as it approached, but then letting up as the rider passed. And as you guys turned around, it's still facing the direction it was headed, not seeming to mind you.
Something that you've seen before, Rudolph?
No.
should we be worried?
Probably a lost soul stuck in
Oh.
this realm.
Oh, that's really sad.
And as this is happening, I'm looking down at the parchment, nodding my head. I'm like, this might be a good album cover for us
Oh
one day.
my gosh.
And yeah, okay. That's why I said you could keep going.
Okay. It becomes noontime, and after about half a mile, the road becomes this muddy trail that meanders through the woods, descending gradually until the trees part, revealing a mist-shrouded meadow. The trail splits. One branch heads west into the valley, and the other leads south into dark woods. A wooden signpost at the intersection points west and reads, Vineyard.
I think we're at the vineyard.
Rictavio steers Drusilla right into the path, and as you guys head west on the trail, a light drizzle begins to fall. Unpainted fences blindly follow the trail, which skirts north of a sprawling vineyard before bending south towards a stately building. The fog takes on a ghostly form as it swirls between the neatly tended rows of grapevines. Here and there you see rope-handled half-barrels used for hauling grapes. North of the trail is a large stand of trees. And as you look forward towards this, through this vineyard, you see something appeared to have caught Rictavio's attention. And he turns around and he goes, "There's a hooded man calling to us from the forest."
Well,
What's he
we
saying?
should probably go. Yeah.
He's beckoning us over. I can't take Drusilla down that path, but I'll be here if you want to investigate that.
Where in the forest is it?
Probably 30-40 feet away. Like you look past like the grapevines and you see like a forest line and a man in like this green hood kind of like hunched over. He's kind of like
Do we have a way
standing
to
on it.
communicate over long distances with you, Rictavio? Or do you know
One
of any
second.
way that we could?
Let me look. Let me see if Rictavio has anything.
I'm guessing it
doesn't.
wouldn't be useful to do detect thoughts here. I don't have a lot of slots, so I'll save it.
What do you guys do?
Rictavio doesn't have anything in his
He
inventory.
doesn't. Yeah.
Okay. Do you
Can
guys
I-
have any sort of spells, like a signal that we could shoot up in the air if we're in trouble?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are asking each other. Sorry.
I mean,
Well,
I could
guess
just make a
Rictavio
shape
too.
and help with water.
Like, do you have any sort of like cantrip or spell of something you could shoot straight up to sort of like fireworks or something like that?
Rictavio goes, I can set off something here if we get attacked or if the carriage gets attacked.
Okay, and then we'll do the same if we need help. Okay, yeah, I guess we can go check it out.
Should I just use a tech thought to try and see what he's thinking, and we can yell at him from here? Hey!
Yeah, if we got the range for it, why not?
Okay. I'll cast Detect Thoughts then. Wisdom 13.
He's 40 feet away from you.
Oh. How close do I have to be? 30 feet? Okay, I walk up 10 feet.
You walk 10 feet towards the cloaked figure and you walk away from the carriage. And it's an individual needing your assistance.
Okay. Yep. Is that what I detect the thoughts are?
Yeah.
Those exact. Okay, I say they need help.
Okay, then we're ready to help.
Walk over.
Yeah, we'll walk
30
over.
more feet.
All right. As you approach the hunched man, you quickly see that this man is cloaked in like this uncommon green cloak, and on it he affixed are several trinkets that are kind of shiny. You've got a locket, a bracelet, a pendant. They're all like silvered. On his waist.
I'm so jealous.
On his waist, hanging off of his waist, is a tea kettle, also silvered. He leans on his staff and he goes, "Coming in? What are you coming in for?"
I'm here to pick up some wine.
We hear that there's some trouble,
Where?
and maybe you seem wise. Is there a way out of Barovia?
Oh, you stuck here. You stuck in Barovia now.
That was a strong opening and a really strong rebuttal, I just want to say.
Just, that dream got me really shook. I really want to go home.
Well, that there's my winery, and
What?
that winery over there yonder is mine, and it's been taken captive by some druids and some creatures.
Oh.
What do they want with your land?
Why'd they take it?
Well, we make the lifeblood of Barovia here, and I don't know what
Blood, you say?
I don't know what business they have with it, but it's not good for us. We've been out of our winery for a while now.
Is there anything? I mean, how many of them are there? What are their powers? Could you give us some more information?
I'd
And
be able to help you out.
I don't know. There's a couple of them. They control those tree creatures.
and then can I detect his thoughts to see if I can get like a clearer image? Because I'm still detecting his thoughts, right? And like to make sure that he didn't deservedly lose his land and he's just bitter or something.
No, you see an image of him looking out from his winery, looking down, and just being overrun as creatures.
I say, this man is telling the truth. He was robbed.
And that's what I was saying.
Yeah. I'm just confirming for no reason. Not that I'm in your thoughts or anything.
The most suspicious, like.
Not
yeah,
that I'm in your thoughts or anything.
We can definitely help you out.
He also, I would like to say he hasn't complimented our appearance as of yet.
If you pretty ladies clear the winery, then you can help yourself to some of the wine there.
Could we do 4 barrels?
Roll persuasion.
I mean, right now he has no barrels, so.
Can I blow him a kiss for
16.
advantage?
16, yeah. He goes, 4 barrels is a fine price. You can help yourself to 4 barrels.
Can we keep what's on the druids?
Of course. Well, yeah, you can take whatever you get off of them. No skin off my back.
Well, that might be the skin off theirs, am I right?
I don't
if you-
want that.
If you do
We're
the
gonna
job
swim
right.
them.
If you do the job right. There are 3 barrels in the loading dock, and then there are 3 more barrels and several bottles of wine in the cellar.
Okay. Well, do you know where they're headed and what way we could take your winery back? Maybe you could draw us a diagram of the winery
Well, the
layout.
winery has 3 floors, and there are a couple entrances on the ground floor.
Okay.
Yeah,
How big is the winery?
I'd say about a couple hundred square feet.
Sweet. Okay. Guys, I think it's time. I think I could go invisible.
True.
Scope the land. But let's come up with a cooler plan.
I mean, that plan's pretty sick, low key. But
But like, I could go invisible and try to cast as many of them asleep as possible. But
oh, I was
I'll
thinking stay
for
behind
sure
them and
need.
stab them in the head.
Yeah, I mean, I think they would notice if one of them got stabbed. Should I just say that, or I could pretend to be a ghost and be like, "Ooh, it's haunted."
Wait,
You are a performer after all.
scaring them would not be the worst idea.
Okay,
There's
yeah,
been worse ideas in the world.
I
And, like,
could.
we could make noises outside and bang on walls.
I'm
All
liking
right,
this plan.
sure. Okay, yeah, let you can try that and then attack. And wait, okay, let me go invisible, and then I'll see if where everyone is, and I'll come back. And then don't go too. Let's make sure you guys aren't too far away from me in case they detect me. And then yeah, that sounds good. And I can make them go blind and be like, "You'll all see and hear nothing if you don't leave this place now." Pop, 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 pop. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, should we sneak?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That's the plan. Let me double check how long I can be invisible for. Up to an hour. Cool. Let's get a little closer. And where am I? Is there a map for the winery?
Yeah, I'll drop that. Situated in the. So you guys are approaching the winery?
Mm-hmm.
But sneakily, and I'm now invisible.
Okay, you're invisible. I need everyone else to roll stealth as you guys approach. Well, I need everyone to roll stealth, so.
I'm like super loud.
13.
9.
Arielle, you can do so with advantage because you're invisible.
That's
Oh.
Ooh, that's an
That's-
L, Lilith.
that's a solid 4 for yours truly.
13.
Okay.
I also rolled 13.
Wait.
After, can I say after I move a little bit, you know, I'm in armor. Can I sort of say, hey guys, I don't think this is such a good idea, or is it because we already rolled that?
Yeah, you guys already
Just
made
go
your-
with it.
yeah,
Just
you
go
guys
with it.
already made
Just
your-
go with it. Just
Um,
go with it.
Nah,
So, yeah, as you guys move forward, situated in the midst of the vineyard, the winery is an old 2-story stone building with multiple entrances, thick ivy covering every wall and iron fencing around its roofline. The trail ends at an open loading dock on the ground floor. A wooden stable of more recent construction is attached to the east side of the winery, next to the loading dock. West of the winery is a crumbling well and a wooden outhouse. As you approach the front of the winery, you hear the rustle of dead vines all around you. Inhuman shapes emerge from the vineyard, their limbs cracking as they trudge forth through the mist and rain. Standing tall over the vineyard themselves, you see these wooden creatures, almost sentient and uncharacteristically lifelike. 30 of these creatures emerge and descend on the winery as you approach it.
Okay,
guys. I don't think ghosts are gonna scare them.
And I am like, sleep.
How
No, no,
far
no.
off? Wait.
Do
So
we have
we're
anything to make a Molotov cocktail?
I have pyrotechnics.
We should burn the trees. We should just cause a forest fire.
but the winery.
I mean, they might not be dry wood though. Hey,
I mean,
I don't know.
risky for the biscuit.
Do we have oil?
Let me double check equipment. I think I have a tinderbox. Tinderbox has.
Rictavio yells at you guys and he goes, "We're clearly outnumbered. Make your way inside. I'll try to take Drusilla away from here." And he yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's just run
I'm
outside.
sprinting towards the building.
Yeah, let's run
And-
towards the building.
And I wait. How close are they, or how far are they?
They're like 120 feet when you first see them.
Okay, okay, well, I'm running with everyone, but I'm going to try to, well, I'm gonna stand in place a little bit, and I'm gonna try to cast sleep on as many of them as possible because I have a 90-foot range, so I'm letting them get 30 feet closer while everyone's running, and then I'm gonna try it.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll your
How far
sleep.
away are these trees from us?
They're 120 feet.
130.
120 feet
120.
away from us?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, so I'm trying to hit the center of the circle to hit as many of them as possible.
They're like a large circle enclosing your position.
Okay. Well, the way out is the creature. If it's a circle, then the circle on our way out.
Okay. Let's see. Let me see if I
Sorry,
can.
hard to. Yeah.
I'll pull up the map.
Is this dumb because then I can only put some of them to sleep anyways? Or I mean, I could
It's
run
also
out.
it's spooky because if they if they get close to you, they're gonna clap on us, right? Because there's 50 of them, right?
But I'm invisible right now, right? So they don't
Yeah.
see me. So if I put some to sleep, then I could run out.
Do you guys see this?
But what's the point of that?
It's loading for me.
All right.
It's loading. Yeah, like I could leave you guys.
I mean, you could, but
Not that I would.
I feel like this is something that the druids are summoning, and if we kill the druids, this won't be a problem for us anymore.
Oh, the druids aren't the trees. Okay, yeah, the trees are different. Okay, yeah, no. Can I revoke that and not sleep anyone, or is it too late?
No. Yeah. You're just observing. You're just seeing. But like, I'm gonna say, let's see. It's about 30 of these guys. Do you guys see the map now?
Yeah.
See
And
the
they
little question mark token.
they form like, yeah, they're just enclosing right here. You see them emerge scattered throughout the winery. What do you guys want to do?
I wanna go
Rictavio
inside the-
Rictavio like leads the carriage around the back, like in search of like an escape with him and Drusilla. He goes, I'll come back for you, I promise.
Okay. That could have been me. That could have been me.
I'll come back for you.
Okay, can I use detect thoughts and see if I can detect thoughts of any druids?
Let's see. You get you're using another spell slot for this? Or is it
Yeah.
still okay.
I mean, do I have to? I do, right? Because it's a different person.
Yeah, I mean if it costs a spell slot and your casting time had already expired from the previous
Yeah.
time you casted it, then you would have to.
That's fine.
You sense you sense a druid with malicious intent inside behind you.
Oh, right behind you.
Perfect. I think they're inside, guys. I can hear them
And
Should we
you-
knock?
with my
Quickly-
mind.
quickly these creatures are like descending upon your position. They're like quickly enclosing.
Let's just get in. I
Yeah.
try to kick the door to open.
Okay.
I try
Mhm.
kicking it down with you.
Okay, go ahead and roll strength with advantage since you guys are both You guys are both doing that. One of you.
I will do it.
All right.
13. Oh no, 13 and an 11.
Yeah, the door busts down and you make your way in, and before long you hear the sound of like scratching, someone pushing against the door that you just closed.
What?
The trees on the outside. Like we got inside, shut the door behind
Oh,
us, and it
got
was like
it.
Yeah.
clamoring at the door. So we're on the first floor, right? What do I see? Oh, aha! I'm about to see what I see.
Okay.
You guys see all this?
It's still loading for me. Okay.
Yeah, there's
I'm in now.
areas that look intentionally blocked off.
Alright. So
We're inside though.
Okay. Alright, you guys see that?
Oh, perfect.
The room to the left isn't blocked out though. I don't know if you meant for that. Is that like outside?
No, it's still. Oh, that's a veranda that you you observed like wine. Presumably grapes are like stepped on out of here.
Got you.
Yeah, and like you can feel like the pounding of the door right outside. You can feel like pushing, trying to get through. To you hear the sound of like screeching scratches on the doors, and you see like as like it like you see tree branches and like vines like kind of like make their way through on the other side, trying to like gain access into this space.
Let's go find the druid who's in charge of this. But also he must be super powerful if he could do this, so I'm kind of nervous.
I think it's more than one.
Do you want? Let's see. I look around. Is there anything to barricade the door? I see
Mhm,
that
that's
sort of table
exactly-
there. Or...
Yeah, there's like
Exactly,
a
that's
desk
good.
of sorts and like a couple of piles of wood. Yeah,
Me and
work-
Lilith
a couple
work
workbenches.
to barricade the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And I run invisibly to the right.
Okay. You're talking. Are you talking
Map right.
Map right. Okay. There's no accessible way right there. That's a wall. The only door is to that
Oh.
left right there.
Oh,
Okay, I run to the left.
Okay. Yeah. So
No, that's
Ari-
wood.
Mm.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, the barrels of wine. Let's get out of here.
We should just take the barrels. We really should.
Let me.
No, it's-
Sorry. Let me. There's some reading I had to do. I forgot to mention. Okay, so this initial room, strips of iron and wood lie in neat piles at the floor of this workshop, which you use to create the barricade. The walls of which are lined with tools. 2 work tables stand against the east wall. Arielle, the room that you just walked into, rows of new barrels fill this room. A narrow stone staircase spirals upward in the southwest corner. These barrels are empty.
I say, I'm going left, guys.
There's a staircase and also a doorway that's kind of like obscured by the fog that I created, but it's right here.
Where's here?
I drew it. There should be a marker.
Oh, okay. I open the door. I say, I'm going through the other door. Can they hear me?
Yeah. Are you guys okay? So as you guys barricaded, the barricade seems to hold. Are you gonna stay there and watch, or
Yeah,
are
we're
you going
gonna
to?
Go to the room. We can go to the room.
Okay. So you all make your way inside.
Hi, buddy. Good boy.
Okay. So you guys enter this next room, and the rich smell of fermenting wine fills this large 2-story chamber, which is dominated by 4 enormous wooden casks. Each one 8 feet wide and 12 feet tall. A wooden staircase Let's see. A wooden staircase in the center of the room climbs to a 10-foot high wooden balcony that clings to the south wall, which has 4 windows set into it at balcony level. Stacked against the wall underneath the balcony are old empty barrels with "The Wizard of Wines" burned into their sides. The balcony climbs another 5 feet as it continues along the west and east walls, ending at doors leading to the winery's upper level. Underneath these side balconies are several doors, some of which hang open. Beneath the sloping roof stretch thick rafters upon which scores of ravens have quietly gathered. They watch you with great interest.
Oh.
Arielle, you're the first one to come in, and you notice that you hear the sound of the balcony creaking. Drawing your eye to Drawing your eye
Where's the
to
balcony?
Okay. I'm gonna describe it first, then I'll reveal.
Okay.
Drawing your eye to a wild-looking figure hunched over the westernmost cask, pouring a flask of thick syrup into it. She wears a gown made of animal skins and a headdress with goat horns, and her hair is long and unkempt. Suddenly, you see something skittering across the floor. It looks like a tiny creature made of twigs. It moves from its hiding place under the stairs and disappears behind the easternmost cask. As you look up, you see a druid pouring this unknown substance into that cask. And around her are dozens and dozens of these twig creatures.
Oh.
So the way that the map works, it's kind of like half ground floor, half upper floor, and you can see into the upper floor. I revealed some part of the upper floor for you, so you can kind of see what's going on.
This is like that Disney thing where Mickey Mouse gets the broom to do the stuff for him.
LOL.
So now I'm trying to remember how that thing ends in Fantasia, so that we can. Oh, the wizard shows up and solves everything. Damn it!
I thought Mickey took an axe to him, dude.
Should we just, is this alcohol content alcoholic enough to just blow this place?
The wine? No. We can't do that. We can't do that. We cannot do that.
I appreciate where your mind is. So.
Why? We can make more wine with the grapes. Just give us a few years.
A few years. And thus, the party settled in at their new home.
I have a hand axe. You think I could chop with these little guys down?
We need we need like range spells. Like I could use thunderclap, and I can use sleep and blindness and deafness, but like we need to like do.
Is there a way to get up to?
know.
There's stairs, so we can just run up the stairs, right?
Yeah, but what are we gonna do with higher ground?
Stab the druid.
Yeah, something tells me if we kill the druid, all our little trees are gonna die.
Okay. Where's these are all trees, right?
Little twig creatures. You've encountered them before the first time when you interacted with them at the Lunar River
Oh,
Crossing.
I picked one.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Okay. The druid is on the balcony, like
Yeah,
at
it
the
should-
very bottom of this picture.
It should be revealed. You see it on the upper floor map.
Yeah, I see it. Like that, the top floor is over.
Oh.
We can see up. And
Yeah, that's kind of the balcony.
Oh, I see. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I invisibly run up those stairs, and I cast yeah, no, I'm just gonna try to put her to sleep. It'll be easier to attack her there. So yeah.
Okay. So
I cast sleep and all the trees in that direction also.
Arielle, you move your hands in that really familiar hypnotic pattern, and
Dream.
and you close it and you drop it. And with that, we're gonna conclude this session.
for sure, dude.
Dream. Sweet.
These druids are gonna catch the hands.
So